Hey everybody, welcome back to Ori and the Blind Forest. Last time, we made our way here to the Thornfelt Swamp and met Gumo, or rather encountered Gumo, who was stealing the water vein from the Ginso tree where we can restore the water element. We need to find Gumo, so I think we're actually heading up. We need to find Gumo and get the water vein from him. However, when we got close to him, he activated a trap and sent us down to his hideout, the Moon Grotto, where luckily we did find a double jump, so that's cool. And now we have a lot more maneuverability. We'll never need to do block pushing puzzles ever again, basically. Also, it just makes Ori so much more fun to maneuver and so much more fast-paced. Ori, once you start getting these upgrades, becomes very quick, and you can just get a lot done very quickly. Like wall jumping into a double jump is super fun, very simple to do is a word. Is that the right word? Satisfying to do is the word. I was thinking of some S. Also, that was a light burst. It was even hard for me to tell what was going on, but that was not light burst, a charge flame. Anyway, we also get the fucking map stone. So let's just get this and hopefully get a level up, please. Really? Not quite then. Okay. Well, let's just insert the map stone fragment to reveal the rest of the map, though. Moon Grotto isn't a very big area, so it's really not that great to have the map revealed, but hey, whatever. I don't think, as well, the more you level up in essence, I don't think the requirement for the amount of energy, or spirit light, rather, goes up, which is nice. It's just consistent throughout the entire game. So that's going to make ability cells show up on the map. So now we can just find out pretty much wherever we need to go to get a level up, which is cool. Though you can also always just grind enemies if you desperately need it. But grinding enemies is absolutely not the best way to do it. Also, I should not have destroyed that because we need to fill this in. And we're also going to need an energy cell later, I think, to use the charge flame, I believe. I want to mention, we can see bats in the upper left there. One of the complaints I had about Ori when I first played it is that the world didn't really feel like it was worth saving. Like, the only life we really had seen, at least I thought, was, yeah, okay, we need to try to make this, sorry, was Naru. And then the other Oris, I guess, other things of Ori's species that were killed by Kudo, and assumedly died when the light faded. And I suppose then they begin the ancestral trees. But that's pretty much all we had seen. Also, we need this down here, which means we need to push this over here. But if you just pay attention to the environments, you can see, like, eyes in the background. You can see bats like that. So, and also, if you take into account that, my theory that all the creatures we fight are corrupted creatures of light, then there's plenty worth saving. There's plenty of life. Because you see it. You also kill a lot of it, but you're killing the corrupted. They'll never come back. So it's okay. I think, maybe. I guess I'm going to say it's okay. So yeah, if you take that into consideration, there's plenty to save and plenty to bring back. Really? It's an unsafe stone? So I guess if we had reloaded, the stone would be gone. So fair enough. Anyway, you want to save it after this for sure, because that's a very slow section to do again. I'll see, we see a bunch of bats. Again, if you just pay attention to the environments, there's plenty of life. And, you know, I guess that's only something I got out of multiple playthroughs, to be fair, but it's a complaint that just kind of disappeared with time, because I did feel there was plenty in this world. Also, I wonder if I can do this again. Go, go! Get that! Jump out! Alright, good. We got another ability cell early again. Not ability cell, ability point. No, it is ability cell, isn't it? I don't know. So we can't do anything here. There's an ability up there, an ability cell up there, but we can't really get it yet because we can't really make that jump, unfortunately. I don't think there's any fancy thing we can do to... Actually, there might be. Actually, there totally is. We can jump off of this wall, jump over to this one, and make tricky jump there, and there we go. Yeah, well, if you know how to kind of abuse Ori's movement like that, you can really get a lot of things early, and it's really, really fun to figure that out. We'll get an upgrade later as well that was added in Definitive Edition, and frankly, it almost completely breaks the game, and I won't be using it to break the game that much, if at all, because there's an area in the game where you have to use this really, really cool item and traverse it in a really interesting way, and then that one upgrade just like shatters that area in half, and you don't have to do any of what the game intends. And it's fun, but it's also, I want to show off that area and what it was intended to be like, and how cool it is when you do it the intended way. So if you've played the game before and you know what I'm talking about, I promise you I'll do it the intended way because I think it's cool and fun. But yeah, that ability is pretty insane. Yeah, Definitive Edition introduced 2 new abilities that we'll get to fairly soon, one of which, actually both of which, they're both in the same area, so. Really cool. Also changes some puzzles up and, well, to involve those new abilities, mainly. Mainly because those puzzles are kind of stupid in the first place, to be honest. Some of them, not all of them. Or it adds puzzles in some cases, even. Alright, breaking that open. We're getting close to having another 2 ability points, so we should be able to get Spirit Efficiency soon, and then you'll start seeing the upgrades like pile in, which is really great. I'm gonna go ahead and save here. There's an energy cell there, and we're getting closer and closer to Gumo. He's getting less and less space to run away, but he's in a bit of trouble. But so are we. Deactivated this trap, and now we have to avoid these rocks as we climb up. Oh. Gotta be careful. Okay, I'm not making this jump, apparently. There we go. Oh, that was close. Okay. Can I make this jump? I don't want to jump across. Okay, I guess I have to jump across and then jump in between. And this should be more falling. Yep. Okay. The rocks are an instant kill, but I still don't want to get hit if I can help it. Oh, this is a... Okay, it worked out. Never mind. It was still a bad idea, but it worked out. Actually, okay. This energy down here, and I want to get that. It didn't even give us anything great. They tempted me. Over here, energy cell, we'll use that in a minute. After we check out Gumo here. Help him out. Still running away though, but he's kinda hurt. And for helping him out, he gives us the water vein, which allows us to get into the Ginso tree. So now we can head in there and restore the element of water. First though, I made a save point back here, so I'm going to go ahead and get Spirit Efficiency. Yes! Again, now you'll start seeing the upgrades just pile on. I think I'm also going to go for Air Dash before anything, because we're going to need that soon. Not need that soon, but I'm going to want it soon. And otherwise... Also, this is a really cool upgrade over here. The Charge Dash, that's another really cool one. And then we're just going to go for some combat upgrades. So I'm going to focus on movement. Well, the first 3 actually aren't movement at all. Rekindle's good, though. And then Air Dash is awesome. But, again, we don't even have a normal dash, so we'll have to get to that. This is where Gumo laid the trap for us. And also, now that we're back here, we can actually kind of trick this area out and make things a bit easier for us. We can just jump up that wall. It usually takes me a lot longer than that, so I'm glad I got that so quickly. To get another life cell. And, oop, okay. Gotta be careful as we try and deal with these enemies as we climb down this wall, because they kind of shoot straight above them and straight below them. So it's very easy to get hit like that. Luckily, they seem to be dropping health for me, so I don't have to worry about it too much. And I don't think there's anything else. There's something in the water. Okay. It's more so to the right, so I should... Try! Go! Jump! Oh my god, how did I... Okay, I only have 4 life units. Yeah, life units, so let's try it. Oh my god, okay. Don't know how I did that, but I did it, so whatever. Oh, someone can still charge you, come on. Alright, let's head up. Let's head back to the Ginso tree. I'm not going to focus too much on upgrades right now. I tend to focus only on upgrades. Oh, okay. No, I need to do this again. Go for it! Okay. I tend to focus on cleaning up the world of upgrades much later in the game, mainly when I have all the abilities, because there's things kind of mixed everywhere, and I kind of just like to wait, because it's much easier to do cleanup when you have all the abilities and don't have to worry about, oh, do I have this or that, and yeah. Can I get this here? I don't think I can get anything there yet. I'm just gonna go right here, because I don't think there's anything to the left for us, really. Well, there probably is, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now, because I'm dead. So really, I'm not worrying about it, because I just like to have everything in my arsenal in order to try and get every upgrade without having to think, oh, I wonder if I need this or that. I do the same thing in like Metroid games, where I just wait until the end of the game to try and do cleanup. which conveniently, and I say conveniently in massive parentheses, not parentheses, quotes, is the better way to say that, and the correct way to say that. Games like Fusion and Zero Mission and Metroid Samus Returns make you wait until the end of the game to do it. Samus Returns in a really stupid way, by the way. Like, that game's pretty okay, but the way you 100% that game, the one last quote-unquote item you get is so stupid. There's not many things I hated about that game. There are things that just didn't impress me particularly, but there are many things I hated about the game, but that was one of them. Just the ending to that game in general, I didn't really like, to be honest with you. I didn't really care for what they added stuff to the ending, and I'm not really particularly a fan of what they added. So that's just a personal thing. I need that. So we need how many more ability? I think we need 4 more ability points in order to get the air dash upgrade. I want to get that fairly soon, but you can even see just how much more energy spirit we're getting. Spirit energy we're getting, not energy spirit. We could go this way. There's not anything you can do over there anyway. So, and there's another ability cell we can get up here, I think, now that we have the double jump. So I might as well kill that frog, that demented demon frog. Satanic, corrupted, demented. Shit, words are hard. Where is this? I think we have to jump from here. Okay. Good. Wait, do we? How do we get this? Maybe we can't get it yet. Maybe I am mistaken. I very well could be mistaken. I don't want to waste too much time here, but I'm thinking maybe if we... Nah, even if we pull off some jump from here, there's no way we can make it up there. I don't think we can do it from over... Actually, maybe we could if I'm tricky enough. Or if I just pull off a really stupid jump here. Oh, come on now. Oh, come on. Come on. No, it thinks I want to do a double jump. I don't. I just want to jump off that wall and then get enough height in order to get up here. Oh, almost. I need to recognize when I'm actually jumping off that wall, and then that's my main issue. I think I haven't jumped off. There we go. All right, nice. And that gave us a full ability point, so awesome. That was actually really maybe worth it. Because actually now we can upgrade another ability and get... Well, we can kill this guy for one. Because fuck him. There. And then we can get Regroup, which gives us health whenever we make a Soul Link, which is awesome because I'm having some health issues, so having that's going to be really helpful, saving and healing at the same time. Things you kind of tie together, really. Needing to heal and being desperate enough to have to save. Things you would do it often, like to do rather at the same time. Anyway, we've made our way back. Let's insert the water vein. So I should mention, if you're playing the normal edition of the game and not the definitive edition, make sure you 100% this area. Make sure you check the map often and very carefully, because in the original version of the game, you cannot return here after you're done. In definitive edition, you have full ability to backtrack here in case you miss something, which is good because I did miss something in my first playthrough, and then I died. Yeah, just make sure you clear it out, because... If you're playing Definitive Edition, which you probably are going to be playing Definitive Edition, don't worry about it. Just go through normally and then clean up later if you need to, or want to even. Although Ori isn't like a very difficult game to 100%, so I would suggest actually going for it. But hey, it's up to you. There are achievements for not clearing for not 100% the game, or not getting anything rather. So, you know, if you're trying to go for those, obviously don't 100% the game, but. Just be careful. If you're playing non-definitive edition, just be careful. That's all the advice I got. I say you're probably playing the definitive edition as well, because it's actually, I think, impossible to purchase the original edition at this point. You still get it. You get it for free when you buy the definitive edition. But you can't. I know you at least can't buy the original on Steam anymore, and I'm guessing you can't buy on XBLA either. Though I don't have an Xbox One, so I wouldn't know personally. So I'm gonna get to this, which has the cost of the charge flame. Very nice. It only uses a half an energy cell now, which still kind of sucks, but it basically gives us the ability to use 2 charge flames, I guess. I say it kind of sucks because it still doesn't leave us with the ability to use a full, like a save if we only have 1 energy cell, but I mean, at least we get 2 charge flames out of the deal. I don't know. What was I saying? Yeah, no, you can't buy the definitive edition. You can't buy the original edition anymore on Steam, at least. It might be on deal on XBLA. But I'm not. Don't quote me on that. I should also mention as well, this game's getting a sequel. Announced at E3 this year, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, and it looks... Well, the pre-render trailer they showed off looked great. However, I will say, at some point, it's an Ori game, so I think it's going to be amazing anyway, even if they only showed off the pre-render trailer. Also, I don't think I ever mentioned, even like brought mention to these sort of items. Basically, they're tree stumps, and once you shoot a projectile into them, the projectile shoots out the other glowing spot. So we need to use these in order to blow up these walls. Pushing this through the portal should shoot it through there and open up this wall, and then we can just head through. Also, that thinks it's going to continuously shoot things through, so it should appear at this portal. I guess it'd be spawning. Oh, there it goes. And there it is. Sorry, that was completely pointless, but I wanted to see. Oh, fight section. You can see game saved. Oh, it's just some of these guys. So let's pop out of a random spot and need to, I would say, have a charge flame ready. Just to deal massive damage to him. And make him go away immediately. Once he takes enough damage to just sort of back off. So, he decided to fuck off again. There we go. Get a few hits in as well. And now he should be dead. Yep. He sort of just goops away. I think the game might have saved anyway. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to save myself. Just in case. So, I should save again. Never mind, Soul Link's still charging. I'm not going to worry about it. Gotta get these keystones. Do a double jump there out of the portal. Going through a portal does give you your double jump back as well, so you get a lot of maneuverability out of these things, which is really awesome. Jump down here. The Ginso tree, by the way, absolutely one of my favorite areas in the game. It's just very fun to go through. The scenery itself is very, very pretty. I like the orange colors. Very fitting, at least right now, because I'm recording in Halloween, though it should be going up, at least partly in October? I don't know. Anyway, speaking of why the Ginso tree is my favorite area, this upgrade. When I mentioned that maneuverability upgrades are going to get so much more interesting than like a double jump or a wall jump, this is the exact upgrade I was talking about. This is the Bash. You can hold Y in your lanterns or projectiles to leap off of them and shoot them in the opposite direction. So this lantern here, we can hit Y and we can shoot off it based on the direction of that arrow. This is the best fucking upgrade I've ever seen in a video game. I love it so much. Just off of enemies, boom. And it's great because you can just keep throwing them into the ground and attacking them with Sign. And you get an upgrade later that ties really well combat-wise into this. It's so damn fun. Also, I need this frog to live, actually. We could do this and then double jump over here, shoot him in the spikes, that'll kill it instantly. It's just dashing off of these projectiles and off of lanterns and everything. It's just so satisfying. Shooting them into these walls to destroy them, or shooting them even into enemies. It's just amazing. I love it so much. When I saw that this game had an air dash upgrade and then I got this ability, I kind of assumed that this was the dash. This was what they meant. But no, it is so much cooler. I love it so much, and they use it in really interesting ways for puzzle solving. We need to shoot that projectile through the portal in order to break the wall, but then we need to climb up there really quick to destroy a thing in the ground to get an energy cell. Oh my god, I love it so much. It makes use of enemies as well. That's the one thing I'm not too much a fan of, I guess, is that sometimes it'll require you to jump off an enemy in order to get somewhere, and you know, my instinct as a gamer, as a professional gamer, is to kill enemies. So sometimes I'll kill the enemy that I need to do the dash, but those enemies respawn quickly, so it's really not that much of a problem. It's just a minor annoyance having to wait like even a second just for them to respawn just so I can bash, but it's really not that big of a deal. It's a very minor annoyance. It's just the one thing that holds this ability back from being absolutely perfect is that the level design often makes use of enemies or enemy projectiles in order for you to use this ability. But again, very, very small complaint. The ability itself is such a cool idea. It's really fun and satisfying to use. And I just will never, ever get over it. Because it blew me away the first time I played this game. I was like, okay, this is when I first started to realize this game is amazing. So here's our combat tutorial for it, basically. It'll shoot a projectile at us, and we need to shoot the projectile back at it. And to see that a couple times, it should be dead. These projectiles you shoot from enemies tend to be very, very strong. Also, again, another ability point. I don't think we have... I think we needed 2. I think we're at the air dash. So I'm just going to hold off on using that. I'm actually going to... let's actually go ahead and get another upgrade. Let's get this one. Shoot 3 flames. Well, yeah, shoot 3 flames before recharging. So now we can just attack faster with Sign, which is very helpful. We just need to go up here, and we're at the heart of the Ginso tree. Alright, so we can go left or right. I'm just going to go ahead and go left first. No real reason. Just kind of want to. I'm going to use this projectile to kill that guy. And then burst over here. Oh my god! Yes! Oh, I need that guy actually. Actually, no I don't. Just burst up there like that. And also, we can still kill that spider if we aim this projectile properly. So basically not like that. Oh, the frog is back. Actually, if we do this... Get the spider to shoot at us first. Then shoot it like that. That should hit him. Yep. And then we can use this guy to burst up here. And that was not really intended to happen, but it worked out. And use this guy. I'm just gonna throw you over there and kill you because I can just wall jump up here, and I kind of want the ability cells more than anything. So this spider, we need to shoot at us. And we first off need to burst off of that to get that. And we need to redirect his shot over to that wall over there. Luckily the camera pans in order to help you see your shot better. The arrow isn't that long for aiming, so you need to more so follow it with your eyes, but it's not that hard to get a good shot from that long of a distance. I mean, I did it on my first try. Maybe not my first try playing the game for the first time, but there I did it on my first try. You know. Alright, we have a very long puzzle section here, but really, there's an easy way to skip it. We're supposed to guide it through these portal things. And take it, you know, all the way right over here. And then, like, guide it. Basically, you have to get it to the upper left part of the screen to destroy a wall. And you could, you know, have this massive, long section where you send it into different portals. And it's kind of finicky and takes a while. Or we could just wait for it to shoot a projectile. Shoot it way up left. And follow it, make sure it doesn't hit anything. Looks like it's gonna hit a wall, so... Oh, I didn't make it in time. Okay, so we gotta wait for another one. Actually, that might have been good, thinking about it now. Might have been absolutely perfect, I don't know. Oh, well. Doesn't take too long to retry it. It's definitely gonna hit a wall there. Oh. I did like the same fucking thing. Oh, are we good? Actually, I don't know if... Did that enter the portal or did it dissipate? I couldn't really tell. It dissipated, okay. Well, try it again. Send it a bit less steep at that time because it definitely did not hit the portal the other time. Oh, I sent it back down. Okay, send it back up. I was trying to oh, it's gonna... Oh, it actually went through the portal that time. Awesome. So you can either aim it perfectly like that somehow by accident, or you can wait for it to get up here and then redirect it into there. It's not easy to do, but it's possible and faster than doing it the normal way, so that's how I do it. Alright, well, we've cleared the corruptions from this. I just want to say, I'm going to be silent here. Next to the part at the beginning of the game where Ori was revived by the Spirit Tree, this is easily one of the most beautiful and exhilarating sections I've ever seen in a video game. The combination of the music you'll hear, the visuals, just everything about it, and just how fun it is to play. Even if it's very difficult, I love that it's difficult. It doesn't feel unfair, it feels perfect. It is a beautiful, beautiful section, one of my favorites of any game I've ever played. I can play it over and over again and still have so much fun. So, I'll just be silent. Sit back, watch, and enjoy the restoration of the Ginso tree. Ori makes reviving these elements a true event. It's not something you just do and then leave the area. No, you have to work to restore these elements, and I love that so much.